Good morning, traders. Merry Christmas. It is Christmas Eve, Tuesday, December 24th. The market's only open for a half a day. It's going to be a quiet one. The week has actually been pretty quiet. We're seeing some decent volume in here, but the daily ranges are very compressed, and you can see that by the small bodied candles. We are likely to float a little bit higher into year end. Stock valuations are the biggest concern. We've had a lot of dark clouds that have parted in the last 2 weeks. A lot of uncertainty has been resolved. The market has moved higher on that news. We're going to finish the year and the decade on a very positive note, but I suspect that we're going to see some profit taking in here pretty soon. We've technically broken through the upper boundary of an upward sloping channel on a daily basis and on a weekly basis. I've been showing you that in my videos. We can zoom out on the daily basis and you'll see there's the upward sloping channel. There's the breakout. That usually means that we're going to retrace. I think we could get back to the 310 level. Typically, when you have such a strong long-term trend, let's go into the weekly chart so you can see that as well. There's the upper bound of the trading channel. There we've poked through it. Typically, you're going to pull back into that range, into the middle of it. And the middle of that upward sloping channel on a weekly basis is somewhere around 285. I'm not looking for that to happen in the next week and a half. We should be fine through year end, but as we get into late January, early February, yes, it's certainly possible. And we have the same thing happening on a daily basis. My suspicion is that after such a huge run after 10 years, that this market's going to be very hard to turn. You'll get a little bullish flush out here in the next couple of weeks or so. It'll probably pull us back to maybe the 310 level. Then we'll have another attempt at the high. It will hit resistance, and then that next pullback has a chance to materialize into some heavier selling. So I don't think the first little pullback is going to be the one that you want to short, but the second one, maybe. Until then, we are lightening the load. We're going to have minimal upside risk exposure. That's how I'm playing it. I let a lot of my bullish put spreads expire last week, and I'm not rolling them into January. I want to take advantage of a dip. And until I get one, I'm going to keep my bets pretty small. That's exactly what we did here. We wrote out our bullish put spreads. We let them expire, and then, boom, got a nice pullback in December. Started adding there, adding there, adding there. Really nice positions. They expired Friday. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to let the market roll over, and then we'll look for some new opportunities on bullish put spreads. So let's take a look at some stocks that I like today. First of all, I'm going to go through heavy buying. JNUG, that is gold, basically. Nugget, also a gold ETF. Those look good, and here's why. GLD. Trying to get through that 100-day moving average. I like this formation here. 1, 2, 3 tests. We're through horizontal resistance. Now we're getting above the 100-day moving average. I think gold has a chance to run a little bit. May even set up nicely for a bullish put spread using that 140 strike price. Gold, typically the options don't have a lot of premium in them, so we're seeing a lot of gold stocks running today. I did a search for some cheapy stocks, and some gold stocks came up in that search. GORO is one that you might want to consider. There's your breakout right there. You can get long and use that breakout at about $5.30 as your stop. That one looks pretty decent today. And CDE, Coeur also a minor. Nice breakout there. Finishes on its high. Moving higher today. And if you don't like gold stocks, RIG was another one that I liked. And I am actually long some RIG. You can see the breakout here through horizontal resistance on the 200-day moving average. It's continuing to grind higher today. Take a look at that 5-minute chart. Long green candles closing on their high. Yes, I do like RIG today. Another one that I saw was VAL, Valspar. Oh yeah, long green candles closing on their high. And I like that little breakout right there through horizontal resistance, decent volume, VAL. So you may not be able to trade options today. You might be able to if you can find some really liquid stocks with tight bid-ask spreads. Obviously take advantage of them, but option bid-ask spreads tend to widen out in light volume markets. And today the market's only open for a half a day. So some of these cheap little stocks might provide a nice alternative for you. So let's take a look at some other stocks that I like. AMD. I am long AMD as I speak here, and I like it grinding higher here. And go into the daily chart, see that nice breakout, getting a little bit overextended, but on a day trading basis, sure, I would not swing this one. I feel it's got the potential to give up some gains. Love Roku. This is a nice bullish put spread keying off of that 100-day moving average right there. Puts you at about the 135 strike price. Nice day today, continuing to grind higher. I am also long ROKU. Long green candles here. So, probably be pretty close to taking profits on that. I'm only looking for a couple of decent trades today, folks. I mean, it's going to be super quiet. And I don't want to get into any problem positions because it's going to be hard to recover. MOS looked like it might get something going earlier this morning. Not happening. AAP, I did like that D1 chart. So we'll see what it's doing. Trying to inch its way higher. Take a look at that chart. There's your breakout above the 200-day moving average. I do like it. Also, this down trend line has been broken to the upside, so I like it. May even set up nicely for a bullish put spread keying off that 158 level. Decent volume in the last couple of days, so yeah, I like AAP. OXY, we're starting to see some of the energy stocks rally. Got a nice little breakout here through horizontal resistance. Got plenty of room to the 100-day. I like that one as well. But you can see it's starting to compress in here. So you're not going to get a whole lot of action out of a lot of these stocks. So the main thing is keep it very, very light. So I think I'm going to wrap it up for today because you shouldn't have a lot of risk exposure. I may post a video Thursday and Friday. Haven't decided yet. Have to see what the market's going to be doing. We'll take one more snapshot of what the S&P 500 is doing today. The bid has been checked. We found support near the low yesterday. We're starting to bounce off of that level. I'm expecting us to grind higher, finish maybe in the middle of the range, close to the open here around that 321.50 level. And that's it. Merry Christmas, everyone. Santa has left all investors a great present this year. Market had unbelievable performance, up about 29% on the S&P 500, a fantastic year. We've had just an incredible stretch here as well, and we're going to look to continue it in the new year. So please, if you like this content, give it a thumbs up on YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel. And if you're interested in Option Stalker, please go to www.oneoption.com. You can try my research out. There's a day pass for it, and also you can get Option Stalker free through the month of January, 0 commissions, unlimited stock and option trades. So again, Merry Christmas, and we will see you Thursday.